You will never manifest what you desire if you keep repeating certain words that are sabotaging your reality, and you don't even realize it. These words are fueling an invisible force that controls your life, called the hive mind. But don't worry, this isn't fiction. It's a real vibrational pattern that keeps you stuck, blocking everything you want to manifest. And the worst part? You use these words every single day. Today, I'm going to reveal what they are, why they're destroying your dreams, and most importantly, how you can break free from this energetic prison. Stay with me, because understanding this can change everything in your life. Stop for a moment and observe what's around you. Every object, every sound, every sensation feels solid, real, almost unchangeable. But what if I told you that all of it, yes, all of it, is just a projection of something deeper, something operating outside the visible field, but controlling absolutely everything? Welcome to the world of vibrational frequencies. Science has already confirmed that everything in the universe is energy. Every thought, emotion, and human action emits a vibration. Now imagine these vibrations don't just scatter randomly. They connect, intertwine, creating energetic patterns that directly influence your reality. This is the foundation of life, but there's something even more fascinating and perhaps terrifying behind it. The collective force. The hive mind is an energetic entity formed by the repetition of thoughts and emotions from thousands or millions of people in sync. Think of it as a living organism, but without a physical body. Every time you adopt common societal thoughts, whether they're about fear, doubt, or limitation, you're contributing to feeding this collective entity. It grows, strengthens, and begins to exert control. But here's the most important detail. This entity is not your friend. Its only mission is to survive and expand, and it does this by keeping you exactly where you are, stuck in the common, the predictable. Have you ever wondered why so many people seem to live the same routine, the same cycles of challenges without being able to escape? It's as if their lives are dictated by an invisible force. This is no coincidence. The hive mind operates like a massive vibrational field, sucking the emotional energy of those who perpetuate limiting beliefs. When you say, "I'm not lucky," or "that's just how life is," you're strengthening the pattern of this entity. Every repetitive thought, every emotion of resignation or conformity is a stone thrown into the same pond, creating ripples that shape the vibrational landscape around you. Understand this. Before anything exists physically, it exists vibrationally. This is the secret many spiritual traditions have long known and that modern science is now beginning to understand. When large groups of people share similar beliefs and emotions, those vibrations amplify and give rise to a collective entity. A force that exists to perpetuate exactly what created it. Not because it's conscious or malicious, but because that's its primary purpose, to exist and grow. But here's the key point. The hive mind cannot function without your participation. It needs your emotional energy, your attention, your words. Without them, it weakens. And this is the great mystery many ignore, the power you have to step out of this collective frequency and create your own reality, free from the limitations imposed by the collective. It all begins with your decision to become aware of your vibration and change the patterns you're feeding. Now that you understand how the hive mind operates, the question is, will you continue being just another cog in the machine, or will you choose to break free? The power of words and the formation of spiritual entities. The words you speak, often without even thinking, hold a creative force far greater than they seem. When repeated, they become more than just simple sounds or thoughts. They take on a life of their own, solidifying into invisible forms that directly affect your reality. In spirituality, these forms are known as egregores, spiritual entities, created by the combined energy of thoughts and emotions. Imagine a stone being thrown into a lake. The first stone creates small ripples, soft and fleeting. But what if, every day, more stones were thrown into the same spot? Over time, these stones would accumulate, forming an underwater mountain capable of completely altering the water's flow. This is how egregores are formed. Every repeated thought, every emotion fueled by beliefs, adds another stone to this vibrational mountain. Now, visualize this in your own life. Every time you say, "I never have good luck" or "nothing works out for me," you're not just venting, you're creating something. These phrases, charged with emotional energy, join similar patterns you've experienced before, forming an invisible yet powerful presence that begins to act in your reality. This egregore functions as a living reflection of the beliefs you hold. It doesn't think, it doesn't plan, but it acts to perpetuate what created it. These entities are neither good nor bad. They are programmed by the purpose for which they were formed. If you create an egregore based on negativity or scarcity, it will do everything it can to reinforce those conditions because it needs your emotional energy to continue existing. It's a cycle. You feed the entity with your attention and emotions, and it creates situations that confirm the original beliefs, encouraging you to repeat the pattern. To understand this in practical terms, think about how a negative belief can impact small aspects of your life. Someone who constantly believes they are unlucky creates coincidental situations that seem to confirm this belief. Delays, failures, small frustrations all seem to conspire to reinforce the feeling of bad luck. This isn't the universe working against you, it's the egregore created by your pattern of thoughts simply fulfilling its purpose. But egregores aren't limited to individuals. When a group of people shares similar beliefs and emotions, their collective energy forms an even larger and more powerful egregore. This is how ideas like collective fear, economic insecurity, or deeply rooted cultural beliefs come to life and influence entire societies. These collective egregores shape decisions, behaviors, and even how we perceive the world around us. Understanding the power of words and the impact of repeated beliefs is an essential step towards regaining control over your reality. Knowing that every thought and phrase carries the seed of creation is a reminder that you're constantly shaping something, whether you're aware of it or not. Imagine that every emotion you feel is like an electric current. The more intense the emotion, the greater the energy generated. Now think about how these currents directly fuel the egregores you create. If thoughts and words are the seeds of these entities, emotions are the water and sunlight that make them grow. Without your emotional energy, these egregores simply wouldn't survive. Each time you react emotionally to something, a comment, an event, or a memory, you're sending out a flow of energy. This energy doesn't disappear, it's captured by the patterns you've established over time. For example, when you repeatedly feel anger or frustration in response to a situation that seems unchanging, you're strengthening the presence of an egregore that thrives on that specific vibration. It becomes a magnet for situations that evoke even more anger or frustration, creating an apparently endless cycle. In everyday situations, this cycle becomes evident. Think about a day when you woke up already irritated or down. As the day progressed, everything seemed to go against you. The bus was late, a customer was rude, or the traffic was worse than usual. Everything seemed to reinforce your initial mood. This sequence isn't just a coincidence. It's the result of an egregore already strengthened by similar emotions in the past. Instead of dissolving the pattern, your emotional energy feeds it, attracting more events that match the same frequency. These entities don't create negative situations out of malice. They simply respond to the purpose for which they were formed. They seek to ensure their own survival, and to do that, they create conditions that elicit more of the emotions that sustain them. What feels like a bad day is actually a vibrational pattern quietly operating in the background. However, this mechanism isn't limited to negative emotions. Positive emotions like gratitude and joy also have the power to fuel egregores, but with completely different results. Imagine the impact of intentionally cultivating feelings of satisfaction, even for small victories. This practice sends energy to create patterns that attract more reasons to feel grateful. Positive emotional energy not only transforms your personal experience, but can also dissolve previously established negative patterns, depriving them of their essential fuel. The danger of "I hope" and the illusion of uncertainty. The phrase "I hope" is so common that it often goes unnoticed, like just another casual expression in our vocabulary. But what lies behind these words runs much deeper than it seems. When you say "I hope," you're actually creating a space for doubt and uncertainty. This small phrase carries a subtle yet powerful message. I'm not sure. Maybe it won't happen. The universe, which operates as a perfect reflection of your vibrations, responds directly to what you emit. It doesn't distinguish between what you want and what you fear. It simply amplifies what you believe to be true. When you say "I hope," you're vibrating at a frequency of uncertainty, and the universe mirrors that right back to you. The energy that comes with hope is weak, hesitant, like a flickering flame struggling to stay lit. It's not enough to move the cosmic gears that shape your reality. On the other hand, confidence is a completely different energy. Confidence is solid, unshakable, like a mountain standing firm regardless of the storms. When you act with confidence, you're emitting a strong and clear vibrational frequency. This frequency tells the universe, "I know this is mine. I already have it." This is where the concept of active faith comes into play. Active faith isn't just believing something might happen. It's living as though it already has. It's feeling, thinking, and acting with absolute certainty that what you desire is materializing even before you see any physical evidence. When you replace the hesitation of "I hope" with the conviction of "I know," you're completely transforming how the universe interacts with you. Think of it like this. When you flip a light switch, you don't hope the light will turn on. You know it will. That's the same energy you need to apply to your desires and intentions. You don't hope they'll manifest. You know they're already in the process of manifesting. This shift in mindset isn't just symbolic. It changes your vibrational frequency, making the realization of your desire inevitable. Hope, though often seen as a virtue, can become a trap. It keeps you in a state of passivity, waiting for something external to act on your behalf. Certainty, on the other hand, puts you in control as the active creator of your reality. When you say, "I know it's going to happen," you're not just expressing a wish. You're emitting a vibrational command that the universe cannot ignore. Replacing "I hope" with "I know" might seem simple, but it requires practice and commitment. You need to train your mind to abandon the habit of doubt and fully embrace certainty. This transformation requires not just words, but also emotion. Feeling certainty in every cell of your body is what turns an affirmation into reality. I need the declaration of lack. When you say "I need," it might seem like a simple statement about something missing, but energetically, you're declaring to the universe that you are lacking, that something essential is absent in your life. The word "need" carries a vibration of urgency and scarcity, as if you are incomplete without the thing you desire. This message is directly picked up by the universe, which interprets what you feel, not just what you say. The universe operates on a simple principle. It reflects your vibration. When you vibrate in lack, saying "I need," you're sending out a signal that the absence of that something is your dominant reality. The universe, without questioning, responds by perpetuating that absence. It's as if you're confirming that the gap defines your identity, and the universe, as a perfect mirror, keeps that gap in place. Imagine someone who constantly says, "I need money." Even though the desire is genuine, the focus is on the fact that money is not present. The emotional energy behind this statement is worry, fear, and a sense of inadequacy. Instead of attracting prosperity, this person will continue to attract situations that reinforce scarcity because that's the vibrational frequency they're emitting. Now, compare that to the energy of "I already have." This statement doesn't deny the current reality, but redefines it. Saying "I already have" isn't an act of denial, but an act of alignment with the abundance you want to manifest. When you act, feel, and think as though you already have what you desire, you're sending out a powerful message of gratitude and wholeness. The universe, receiving this vibration, responds by bringing more of what matches that energy of abundance. The state of gratitude is essential in this process. Gratitude is the universal language that says, "I recognize and appreciate what's already here." Even if you don't yet see what you desire physically, by vibrating gratitude, you're acting as if it's already yours. This not only raises your vibrational frequency, but also dissolves the sense of lack that I need perpetuates. For example, instead of thinking, I need a loving relationship, you could affirm, I'm grateful for the love that flows in my life. This shift isn't just about words, it's about emotion. By feeling gratitude for something you don't yet see, you're actually attracting it into your reality. You're aligning your vibration with presence, not absence. True transformation happens when you realize that nothing is truly missing. Everything you desire already exists in the vibrational field. The only thing missing is your alignment with that reality. Replacing I need with I already have is an essential step in freeing yourself from the energy of scarcity and stepping into a state of inner fulfillment where the universe can finally respond with abundance. If God wills it, the myth of external destiny. If God wills it. This expression is so deeply rooted in everyday language that we rarely stop to think about what it truly means. But energetically, it carries a message that can profoundly limit your ability to create the reality you desire. This phrase suggests that control over your life lies outside your hands in a higher power that decides for you. While it originates from a place of faith, it often becomes an unconscious way of relinquishing your own spiritual power. The idea of destiny as something fixed and predetermined is one of the greatest myths perpetuated in spirituality and religion. By believing that your life is already written by an external force, you put yourself in the role of a spectator, waiting for something to happen instead of taking action. This mindset removes your responsibility and consequently your power to change the course of your existence. What few people understand is that true spiritual power doesn't reside outside of you but within. God, or whatever you consider divine, isn't a separate force but the essence that lives inside you. When you say, if God wills it, you externalize that divinity, as if it's something distant that needs to be convinced to act on your behalf. But the truth is, God has already willed it. The very existence of this creative force within you is proof that the power to manifest is within your reach. Replacing if God wills it with, God has already willed it and I manifest, is a simple but transformative shift. This statement acknowledges that you are a co-creator of your reality, aligned with the divine will that already exists within you. When you adopt this perspective, you realize that manifestation doesn't require permission, but conscious and aligned action. Think about it. When you desire something, whether it's a job, a relationship, or more inner peace, the desire itself is already a form of divine communication. It's the seed of manifestation planted within you. Saying, God has already willed it and I manifest, is like watering that seed, affirming your responsibility to nurture it until it blooms. The externalization of spiritual power also shows up in beliefs like, it wasn't meant to be, or it was God's will. These phrases often arise as ways to justify failures or challenges, but in reality, they are barriers created by the mind to avoid taking responsibility for personal growth. What you need to understand is that nothing is beyond your reach when you align with the certainty that you already possess the power to create. Taking personal responsibility doesn't deny faith, it strengthens it. It's recognizing that the divine force works through you, not just around you. It's understanding that true prayer isn't asking, but declaring. When you say, I manifest, you are exercising the spiritual authority that has always been in your hands. This mindset shift takes practice. It means stopping the wait for external interventions and starting to act as the living manifestations of divine will. When you believe that God has already willed it, there is no room for doubt. There is only action, trust, and alignment with what you know to be true, your power to create. In the universe, there is a subtle and powerful principle known as energetic balance. It's responsible for maintaining harmony in the flow of energy you emit and receive. When you try to break out of a habitual pattern or create a new reality, this balance is challenged and the universe responds with resistance. Not out of malice, but because your energetic system is programmed to maintain the status quo, the state you've already established as normal in your vibration. Imagine a scale that has been balanced for a long time, even if that balance represents habits, beliefs, and situations that no longer serve you. When you decide to break away from these old patterns, like abandoning limiting beliefs or shifting your emotional vibration, it's like adding weight to one side of the scale. The universe reacts by trying to restore the old balance, creating situations that provoke doubts, fears, and discomfort. This discomfort is often interpreted as a sign you should give up, but in reality, it's an indication that you're stepping into a new vibrational field. Breaking these patterns takes courage because it means facing the unknown and resisting the temptation to return to what's familiar, even if what's familiar is something that keeps you stuck. This process of transformation is like crossing an unstable bridge. It's uncomfortable, but necessary to reach a new reality. The secret is recognizing that discomfort isn't an enemy, but a messenger letting you know you're on the right path. Persisting through this state of uncertainty until it becomes your new energetic balance is what allows true transformation. Each time you choose to align your energy with what you desire instead of what you fear, you're reprogramming the universe to support your growth. Everything you experience externally is a direct reflection of what's happening internally. This is the essence of the duality of reality. The world around you is a mirror of the emotions, thoughts, and beliefs you hold. It doesn't matter what you consciously say or wish for. The universe responds to the vibration you're emitting, and that vibration is shaped above all by what you feel. If you're constantly feeling fear, doubt, or scarcity, those emotions create an energetic signature that attracts situations, people, and events resonating with that frequency. On the other hand, emotions like gratitude, love, and confidence emit a higher vibration that aligns you with realities of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. What you feel isn't just a reaction to the world, it's the force that shapes the world. Think of the universe as a blank canvas and your emotions as the brushes painting your reality. If you paint with colors of frustration or anxiety, the image will reflect that energy. If you paint with colors of hope and certainty, the image will look completely different. That's why aligning your feelings with your desires is the most important step in manifestation. Aligning feelings doesn't just mean thinking positively. It's about truly embodying the emotion of already having what you desire. Imagine you want to attract a new job opportunity. Instead of focusing on the lack of that opportunity, start to feel what it would be like to have it. Visualize the excitement, confidence, and gratitude that would come with it. This practice adjusts your vibration and reconfigures the energetic field around you, drawing in conditions that manifest your desire. Reprogramming. Practices. Building the new frequency. To transform your reality, you need more than just wishing for change. It's necessary to reprogram the subconscious patterns that govern your thoughts, words, and actions. These practices are tools to help you adjust your energetic frequency, replacing destructive beliefs with vibrations aligned with what you want to manifest. 1. Positive affirmations. Redefining your inner language. The words you repeat have power. They shape your perception and create the building blocks of your reality. Positive affirmations are intentional statements that plant new beliefs in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. Instead of saying, "I never succeed," "This is hard," "Try," "I am capable of overcoming any challenge," "Everything is aligning for my highest good." How to practice. Daily. Set aside 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes at night. Stand in front of a mirror and say your affirmations out loud, looking directly into your eyes. Write down your most powerful affirmations in a journal, repeating each one with intention and focus. Feel. Don't just say the words. Feel them as true. Bring emotion to your statements, because emotion is what gives vibrational strength to your words. 2. Creative visualization. Seeing to believe what your mind can imagine, it can create. Visualization is a powerful practice that connects your energy to the reality you want to experience. How to practice. Create a specific scene. Imagine a moment in the future where your desire has already come true. For example, if you want financial prosperity, Visualize yourself checking a bank statement full of money or celebrating a financial milestone. Use your senses. Make the image as real as possible. What do you see, hear, feel, smell, or even taste in this scenario? The more details you include, the greater the impact. Practice before bed. At night, just before falling asleep, spend a few minutes reliving this scene. Repeat it until it feels as real as a memory. 3. Replace negative thoughts immediately. Every negative thought is an opportunity for reprogramming. Instead of letting these thoughts take root, consciously replace them with something positive. How to practice. Identify the negative thought. For example, nothing ever works out for me. Replace it with a positive one. Switch it to everything is always working out in my favor. Use short, direct affirmations. This makes immediate replacement easier and reinforces your new vibration. 4. Repetition and commitment. The secret to success. Nothing changes overnight. Just like a habit is built through repetition, reprogramming the subconscious mind requires consistent practice. How to commit. Create a routine. Set fixed times for your practices, such as when you wake up and before bed. Set daily goals. For example, repeat affirmations 20 times or visualize for 5 minutes. Track your progress. Keep a journal of small signs of change that start appearing in your life. 5. Amplify with gratitude. Gratitude is the universal language that tells the universe, I acknowledge and appreciate what I already have. This practice amplifies the vibration of abundance and accelerates changes in your reality. How to practice. Make a daily list. Before bed, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Practice feeling it. As you list each item, deeply feel the gratitude. Imagine the positive impact these things have on your life. Be specific. Instead of saying, I'm grateful for life, write, I'm grateful for the inspiring conversation I had today. Each new day gives you the opportunity to rewrite your story. Life isn't something that happens to you. It's shaped by you. In every thought you choose to hold, every emotion you decide to nurture, and every action you choose to take. Conscious choice means owning your role as the creator. When you let go of the victim narrative and declare yourself the protagonist, the universe responds. You are not limited by external circumstances or old beliefs. Every choice you make emits a new vibration, and that vibration shapes your reality. Now, it's your turn. Choose affirmations that elevate your energy, visualize the future you desire, replace the patterns that hold you back, and practice gratitude for everything already within your reach. You are the author of your journey, and the next chapter is waiting to be written. What will you choose to create today? Now that you know how to transform your reality and take control of your narrative, I've prepared something special for you. Don't leave yet. An exclusive video has been set aside, and it will complement everything we've discussed here. This is your chance to deepen your knowledge and take the next step on your journey of transformation. Click on the video on your screen now. I'll meet you there to continue this powerful conversation. See you at the next level.